Good morning, everybody. Time is 4:56 a.m. On my way to the beach to get out on the raft today. Got a little surprise this morning. Yeah. So the canyon's closed to get to the beach until 5 a.m. supposedly. It's Caltrans, so you never really know. But not gonna stop me. We're still gonna go out on that raft. I'm gonna go out a little bit deeper today. First thing I wanna do, make bait. Second thing, get that bait down in the water. After that, it's kind of fish plastics, have a good time. But my main rule of thumb, get bait down first. That's the most important thing. But that's the plan. Let's hope we're having it go off like it did last time. Hope everyone's having an awesome day. You're watching Hookset TV. That's the easy part. We got far enough now. Set everything up. Picked up a few more pieces of bait. Slow trolling a live mackerel and working on making bait. So this looks really good to me. Before there were a couple marks. You kind of see this kelp rock and there were intermittent marks above it. Looked like fish to me. Bring it on. Guys, and this is a really good sign. A really good sign. If you're catching short white sea bass, that's kind of what you want. Well, not short, but that means hopefully there's a bigger one here. Super anemic bite right there, you know? That was just like slow, didn't really even fight. Not a bad fish by any means, but man, look at the stomach on that thing. Thing is loaded. Fishing out like this, I'm not really jigging, I'm not really seeing any crazy structure down on the bottom where I want to just get on it and kind of pop it a couple times. I'm hitting like random kelp stringers over here. I can feel them when I'm giving a nice slow retrieval. So I'm just kind of doing a nice consistent slow retrieval, stopping, letting it sink, then a consistent retrieval. And that's kind of the ticket I've experienced. I'm fishing in about 30 feet of water right now. Not as deep as I probably should be. Gonna change that here in a bit. But I did just catch a fish, so the junkie in me wants a little bit more. Much as I hate to do this, I'm gonna switch over to super small crankbait and just start trying to find mackerel on that. I gotta get bait. Talk about a change of luck. I went from not being able to find bait to we might have a full stringer here of all mackerel. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Remember, I can't cuss. That's some tips I got on my last video. Never mind, luck didn't change. Luck didn't change. Well, maybe my luck changed. The skill didn't change. Alright. Cooler full of bait made. I'm done making bait. I'm going fishing. For real this time. Alright, so starting to get into actual structure where I'm seeing kelp and fish on the radar again. You know, spent a lot of time going out and getting bait. It's kind of just calculated risk. You never know if that's going to be the thing that gets the fish that day. I kind of set the goal this morning before I even came out. I'm gonna go for broke on live bait. So I had a really good fishing session last time I came out, and the majority of it all came on plastics. But this time I want to really give live bait a honest go, because I know there's a lot of white sea bass being caught out of this bay, this whole area right now. You know, there's no one specific spot. Far north, far south, they're around, and that's kind of what I'm going for. I got that juvenile earlier. That to me tells me it's worth it, so we will see. It's just bottom, I think. Oh no, that's a fish. We are on. Nothing crazy, but we are in fact on. Sand bass. Not what I want. Looks like another juvenile white sea bass. Oh my god, and there's two more white sea bass swimming by them. Not a bad fish by any means. Especially fun on the surf rod. He's rocking at 18 inches. These things have to be 28 inches to keep in California this time of year. One fish per license. We're on. This feels a little bit nicer. Yeah, this feels like a real. That hurts. That hurts so much. Baby Calico chased it up. Knew I'd get him. If anyone's curious, this bait This is the Big Hammer Key Lime. Say it's one of my go-tos would be an understatement. It's probably my #1 favorite swim bait. I've catch everything on it. Red's overrated. I'm just saying. Oh. Yeah, this feels half decent. Yeah, my bait clicker's going off, guys. This day's turning around. This day, we got a drag puller. Woo! Yeah! Yeah! Look at that guy, huh? That ain't a bad calico. He's rocking at 18. Oh geez, oh geez. Those fish handling skills though, right? Could be worse. I could be an inflatable. Calicos could have sharp spines and pop me. Oh. The calico. And it's off. I need new hooks. Do I take the time to put on new hooks? Or just leave it in free spool for like ever until I know for certain? Oh. Alright. I am in some sort of kelp. But we are on. Stuck to bottom, but we are on. I'm on and snagged. Try to muscle it out of there, and we did. Alright, buddy. You're not the white sea bass I wanted, but you're the calico I needed. Oh, man. I always tell anglers, guys, these things are slow to grow and let them go. It takes, I've heard 7 years for one to reach 14 inches, which is the legal size. They're an amazing fishery. I have like somewhat of a love affair with these things. They're kind of my bread and butter target species. And I always preach and I always hope that anglers release those guys. But cool catch, even cooler on live bait. Alright guys, time for a bait change. I got here a red brum. I think this is the 5-inch tube with a, feels kind of heavy, maybe a 3/4 ounce head, but it's still got that key lime green in it. I snagged up on my big hammer there, one that was catching all the good ones. So we're gonna switch over to tube bait. I'm fishing these red rums. I fish them pretty aggressive, just like that. Oh, so you pop it up, pop it in free spool, and just watch this spool in the sink. Like that, that means you got picked up. And there you go. Seems like switching to the tube bait was a solid call. Let's see if we can't get one. And they cast a mile because you don't have that paddle tail. When I cast far like that, I don't leave it in free spool because I want it to pull the slack out of my line. If you leave it in free spool, you're just going to have so much slack in your line. Even when you do detect the strike, it's going to kind of be like that burning in, try to set the hook. It doesn't really work too well. And then I fish it the exact same way. Oh, I'm picked up. wouldn't call that a tank. See if we can't find his twice removed father-in-law. That's bigger. I'm picked up. I'm hoping whatever hit my live bait earlier wants to play again. That would be sweet. I'm picked up. Oh, was picked up. There it is. It's pretty mad, whatever it is. Nice checker. I like these a lot more than other baits on the market. They're like way thicker, dude. I've used a lot of other ones and it's like you catch 2 small bass and the thing's torn up. I'm thinking the game plan is I'm gonna ride this drift in, then I'm gonna anchor in the shallow. I'm getting pretty tired rowing in and out constantly. I swear, man, only in California. Here's the situation, guys. I'm not getting anything in shallow. The wind's really picking up. I'm gonna call it, fish my way back to the landing zone. It's just crazy what difference. I was out here, what, a week or 2 ago whenever I posted my last video, and I'm right where I was before, not even a nibble. But yeah, you know, I did get on some, which I'm stoked on. I lost that giant, which is gonna haunt me. And I'll catch up with you guys when I'm back on land. So, peace. Alright, just got in. Now the fun part. Setting it up's not bad, you know, you still got the energy. At the end of the day, oh, it's like the last thing you want. Alright guys, car's packed. I'm exhausted. That was a lot of work and a lot of fun, but hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stick around, and until next time.